Cleanup and repairs have been going on all day in Jamaica, Queens after a truck snagged some overhead wires, bringing down multiple telephone poles.
CBS 2's Alice Gaynor live on 101st Avenue between Remington and Brisbane Streets, where this all happened today. Alice.
That's right. Repairs have been going on all day. As Maurice mentioned, you can see behind me, they've got the utility poles replaced, 3 of them. They're working on the wires right now. So the road remains closed over here. Drivers be aware of that. You know, we spoke with a business owner right where this happened. He said he was afraid something like this would happen. He called numerous agencies, he says, last week to see if they would come and take care of what he called low-hanging wires. The NYPD says this truck carrying construction equipment with a crane was driving on 101st Avenue when it took down overhead wires this morning, which then pulled a utility pole down and caused 2 other poles to lean.
All of a sudden we heard a very big noise.
The owner of 101 Plumbing and Electrical says these photos taken last week show what he thought were low-hanging wires.
We did notify 911, the NYPD, Fire Department on Thursday last week, Friday and Saturday, and Verizon themselves. I was on a FaceTime with them. I did everything I can.
His employee backs him up.
We already know it's going to happen one day, you know what I'm saying? We were complaining, so I don't know. Nobody listened. Now everybody comes.
They're grateful no one was injured.
We were outside working, so we got lucky. Nothing happened.
This neighbor was home at the time and notes the inconvenience with the road closed all day and power out to some.
I actually work at the restaurant down the street, and I think they're still closed for the day because nobody can get through.
The FDNY says it received a call last Wednesday for low wires around 2 p.m., investigated and made notification to utilities Con Ed. Con Ed says its electrical wires are above telephone wires. We reached out to Verizon, who did not answer when asked about whether they were notified about low wires. They said in part, quote, Verizon has dispatched a work crew to 101st Avenue and Sanders Place to assist Con Ed as they work to finish repairs. Once the electrical lines have been fixed, our crews will work quickly to assess our existing cables and complete any required repairs. We apologize for any inconvenience this is causing. Con Ed says right now about 14 customers are still without power. They do not have a timeline for restoration, but anticipate it should be sometime tonight. They are still checking to see whether or not they received any reports last week about low-hanging wires. So, too, is the NYPD. Live in Jamaica, Queens, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Alice, thank you.